Team Justin Baldoni has said there's more evidence coming. Also, Blake Lively, you haven't won yet.
Let's dive deep into the controversy surrounding Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. While the media spins a tale of victory, the truth reveals a much darker narrative. Is this really a win for Lively, or is it a manipulation of the public's perception? Let's break this down together.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. It's Kim, filling in for Andy whilst he is in. Where are you today, Andy?
Where in the world is Andy? I'm going to do these videos, I guess. Blake Lively is not interrupting my vacation, and I'm going to proudly show the world that I am thriving, Blake. You cannot kill my vacation. I'm in beautiful Amsterdam, Kim. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous here.
Yes.
But I'm currently so jet lagged trying to, make the day. But the news doesn't stop, and I'm going to be recording from my European vacation because Blake Lively, you're making me. And you know what? I'll do it happily with a smile on my face. Kim, I cannot get over it. It's been a day since the news of Justin. All charges, all cases been dismissed. But what's so frustrating, I talked about this on my Instagram, all the press is playing it like she won, like it's over, and it's not. Blake Lively didn't win. Justin just couldn't prove defamation. It's a huge distinction that Blake has now run with her statements, which we have, which I want to go through frustratingly to show how Blake is just out there. I saw she was on, her lawyers were live on CNN. They're doing a full court press tour. Kim, it's absolutely sickening the way she's trying to play this, like as if it's over and she won. Thankfully, Brian Friedman has now finally come forward. We got his statement as well. But I wanted to share the statements. I wanted to react with Kim. Go ahead, Kim. You have some stuff prepared.
Well, basically, just since the announcement, Blake Lively has made a statement. She made one on her Instagram talking about standing with other organizations with love and gratitude for the many who stood by me. Many of you I don't like. I will never stop appreciating or advocating for you. So listing all of these organizations. And then she also was seen stepping out last night at a Chanel event, essentially taking what the media is calling her victory lap, which, okay,
I saw
that's a
Amber
choice.
Tamblyn. I didn't get to read the header, but Amber Tamblyn was out there celebrating the win for. It's like a lot of these like super feminist celebrities are seemingly trying to back it up because it's like anybody who supports Amber Heard, I feel like is like, yay, we did it. And it's just really kind of sickening to me because this isn't a victory lap. You did not prove that Justin did what you said, Blake. That's what's really sick. Like
The media is playing us like a fiddle. By framing this as a victory, they're distracting from the real issues at hand. Blake's claims have not been substantiated, yet the narrative is being crafted to paint her as a champion. This kind of deceit is not just irresponsible, it's dangerous.
some of the comments from her spokesman that the TMZ article had, she was just so proud that she proved herself. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. It is so frustrating to see the media just eat it up, Kim. That we're like supposed to say it's over. Now it's not great for Justin, but as I've talked to lawyers even since then, I read some more. This was expected in a way because the anti-slap laws in California and New York are like impossible. As Melcher said, that's why Johnny did it in Virginia, because it's a complicated one, Kim. Because yes, there's a freedom of speech and all that. Like they have some benefit, but in a case like this, it's entirely frustrating because now, he can't get justice. So, do you have Friedman's response? Because I thought
I do.
I'm glad they sort of waited and let the sort of Blake Lively press tour die down because I felt like Friedman just once again came in and was like, "Oh no, girl, we're not done."
And no, he's absolutely not done. So here is the statement that I just have it here to try to make it more simple. So it's all together as opposed to being chopped up in different articles. So Ms. Lively and her team's predictable declaration of victory is false. So let us be clear about the latest ruling. While the court dismissed defamation related claims, the court has invited us to amend 4 out of the 7 claims against Ms. Lively, which will showcase additional evidence and refined allegations. This case is about false accusations of SH, and retaliation and a non existent smear campaign, which Ms. Lively's own team conveniently describes as untraceable because they cannot prove what never happened. Most importantly, Ms. Lively's own claims are no truer today than they were yesterday, and with the fact
The ultimate manipulation unveiled. Brian Friedman's statement underscores that the allegations against Justin are still very much alive. This isn't just a courtroom battle, it's a fight for truth. Blake's narrative crumbles under scrutiny, yet the media continues to prop her up. We must demand accountability.
facts on our side, we will march forward with the same confidence that we had when Ms. Lively and her cohorts initiated this battle and look forward to her forthcoming deposition, which I will be taking. Which is just, oh my gosh.
For
We are,
those that don't remember, Blake tried to like make it so Brian Friedman couldn't depose her as if she had a choice. And
yeah,
who gets to depose her?
yeah, she wanted to like pick. I've never heard of that before. I didn't know that you could choose the lawyer that would depose you, but I learn something new every day. We are grateful for the organic show of support from the public and for the dedication of internet sleuth community who continue to cover the case with discernment and integrity. And that's from Brian Friedman. So
Yeah, well said. I mean, look, that's the best you could say right now, but it's encouraging to hear. And I like that he rephrased it. It's like 4 of the 7 are still there, which is good. I didn't really. I thought it was less, but the way Melcher put it last night, because we were rushing to sort of get through that, but 4 to 7 are still there, so this isn't over.
I also,
so everybody's saying it, you know.
yeah, I do want to say, Andy, I know you've got lots to say and lots to rant, but one thing I do really want to say, because I think it is important, is as you said, this is not 100% a win, as in Blake Lively has won her case. She absolutely has had a victory with this in the sense that some of Justin's claims have been dismissed. Same as I believe Justin had a victory when Blake's claims of emotional distress came under fire, and now we know that's a lot more complicated. But ultimately, the most important thing here, to me at least, I know the retaliation campaign is important, but the claims that Blake Lively has made specifically against Justin Baldoni and Jamie Heath regarding SH. Blake Lively has not proven that at this time. And it's really frustrating to see people running with this narrative like she's proven it when there has not been a day in court. And it's just all of this evidence that Justin still has can still likely come in to refute this when it is needed. So it's, to me, I just find that to be very frustrating. I'm interested in your thoughts, Andy.
No, 100%. I mean, the Cat 10 barges are already out there. Like, oh yeah, look, the misogynists are out in force. Of course, this is a clear win. Just like when Johnny lost in the UK, it's like, no, it's not, and it's not because we're misogynists. It's not because we're Justin lovers. Like, no offense, Justin, I'm not doing this because I'm a super fan of you. I'm doing this because it's the right thing to do. It's the truth. You're being railroaded, and anybody who actually reads these reports, unlike the Cats and Barges, they never read the full reports. They don't care. They just listen to the woman, and that's incredibly dangerous because Blake Lively should not be a spokesperson for all victims and survivors. She's proven nothing. In fact, I feel like she's done such a detriment by connecting herself to these organizations and putting herself out there that this is actually going to have real harm moving forward, just like Amber Heard did. These are 2 lone cases that have done such a disservice for women and survivors, and they should be called out. And it's made it harder for other people to come forward. No one should be exaggerating or lying about these types of things. And Justin should have his day in court to prove that he's not a sexual predator. And the things that Ryan Reynolds allegedly said, it's horrifying. I want to say, though, Kim, because I don't want to stick here forever. It's also windy here. It's beautiful, but my gosh, the wind is crazy. Look, you and I have been talking like, oh my God, I have this trailer I'm supposed to drop next week. Does this change things? I've slept on it. And the more I've thought, like, hell no, it's not changing things, Kim. We have to be louder than ever to this case is just getting started. It's not ending with this. It is just getting started. And I think it's imperative that we get louder and louder and not allow this celebrity couple to attempt to just cover this up and use and pretend like use their PR tactics sneakily, just like they're alleging Justin is, to try to declare a victory, because this is not a victory. This is a loss for Justin. It is, but it is not a victory and a proof of the accusations, like you said. It's not. And so I say that because I cut together a trailer I'm very proud of for our doc that was supposed to drop Tuesday. I'm going to try to put a little intro. I think I could re-record and give it some context, because I think we need to at least, I don't want people to, well, the thing was thrown out, so blah, 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 because there's a lot of ignorant people who are just going to see a headline and think the whole thing's over. It's far from over. And
Far from over.
we have crew and people in the, and you'll see them in the trailer, and you'll see that prove Blake is lying. She's not being honest. And so I think it is incredibly imperative now more than ever that we fight for justice. So it ends with justice. Our doc is still planning to come out this August, obviously updated, and the trailer is still going to come out next week as planned. And I hope I want to prep it so you guys know, like, I cut it before this, but I think it's incredibly more important than ever. You guys told me on Instagram. Tell me down here below. Also, we're working on an anthem that I think we need to get out sooner than later, Kim, because we need to rally this audience and this fan base to support Justin right now, because the media is clearly going to play shenanigans here, and I'm not going to allow that to happen on my watch. This man is getting screwed over. The truth needs to come out. Blake doesn't get to just, oh yeah, well, because we couldn't prove that I defamed him, even though I did. I won. No. And if you try to leave early, Blake, and like, well, we proved. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. If you back out now, that is a proof that you don't have the evidence and that it's over. So let's see this all the way through, and let's see what really happened. I am not stopping. We are not stopping. We will continue. So stay tuned, guys. More is coming. I'm so excited, premiere, and I hope you guys get excited.
As we wrap up this explosive breakdown, remember, the truth is often obscured by manipulation and media narratives. Blake Lively's claims are yet to be proven, and it's crucial we stand firm in our pursuit of justice for Justin. What do you think? Is this a true victory or just another case of media spin? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.